Hey, it's Dr. Fred of Elite Coaching. Says that on my shirt right here. Hey, I have a question. Have you ever looked in the mirror and said, man, I thought I would be further along in life than I am right now? Do you ever have that feeling in your heart that you could look around and you feel successful, but you know there's more inside you? There's more that you can do more and get to another level. You can look around, and even though you're successful, you may have a great life, but you know you could fulfill that purpose on a higher level. Maybe you get great commitments, but man, there's people that quit early and they don't go into lifetime care. And you want more people into lifetime care. Well, if you felt that, trust me, we've all felt that. You're not alone. And that's why I've spent 20 years studying human behavior, because I was at that point too. And I couldn't find the answer in chiropractic. And we boiled it down after 20 years, compressed time into 2.5 day boot camps that can create 8 out of 10, not only commitment to full corrective care, but 80% into lifetime care. And this Beat the Pain Game video series takes tidbits, pieces of the iceberg, so that you can put them in your practice and you can move to the next level when you implement these. So here's what we're going through today. Okay, 2 qualities. What are they? How many? 2 qualities that you already have inside you. There are already characteristics inside you that can help you not only overcome direct objections, but actually turn those objections into compliments and commitment to care. So what are those 2 qualities? Well, first of all, people come into, what do they come in for? Back pain, headaches, neck pain, whatever they come in for, right? Doesn't really matter, because we're going to beat the pain game. And so those 2 qualities are qualities of a self-empowerment coach. Now, why do we say that? Because you want people to come in with one mindset, completely change their mindset, and not just use chiropractic, but live chiropractic and bring their family and friends. So that means we got to shift their mindset. That's actually like a self-empowerment coach. So here's 2 qualities of self-empowerment coach. One is see the best in people. Well, I know you already do that. That's why you're a chiropractor. But number 2, here's the one you missed. Talk about the best in them to them. So see the best in them and then talk about it to them. And that's how you handle objections. So today, we only have a few minutes. I'm going to go through 3 of the common objections. Number 1, obviously, is I can't afford it. Okay, this can be with a patient or a spouse. But let's say it's a spouse, because we've all had patients, man, they're totally into it. They bring their spouse, and then the spouse puts a whole kibosh on everything and says, I can't afford it, right? So let's hypothetically say patient is a woman, spouse is a man. Now, what are you going to do? See the best in them. Go, Mr. Jones, I know you're here because you need to protect, not number 1, you care about the health of your wife. That's the most important reason. And you're here to protect the financial security of the family. I mean, that's your responsibility, right? But most importantly, you're here to protect the health and life in your family. And that's the commitment you guys made when you got married and started a family, right? Is to protect their health. So let's get a common reality. I wouldn't say that, but to you, get a common reality. So do you believe that your wife has a condition that's breaking her health down? Do you believe it's getting worse every day? Well, isn't the most threatening thing to the financial security of the family is health and disease? Isn't a health problem really the most financially threatening condition? So why you're really here is, number 1, you guys committed to get through anything together. But being healthy sure is a lot easier, right, than being sick. Wouldn't you agree? So wouldn't investing in your health give you the most financial security in your future? You got health and you have security. Isn't that really why you're here? So why don't we talk about the health of your wife? Now you just change their focus. So you saw the best in them because they are there to protect the financial security. That's why they say they can't afford it. Their financial security is being threatened. But what you do is you change the focus on the most important thing is their health, and a health problem threatens the financial security the most. So you're changing their focus. Okay, what's another one? So we have money, and then obviously we have time. People are like, well, I don't have time. Well, first of all, there's the old mantra, if you want something done, give it to the busiest person. Now, the more exceptional they are, the more high achiever they are, the more they have priority for their time. So when people say they don't have time, what they're really saying is they don't have priority. So how would you see the best then? Ms. Jones, you're very successful, right? So I know if you're going to spend time, you're going to spend it on your highest priorities. So you make time for the things that are highest priorities, don't you? Right? What are you doing? You're seeing the best in them, you're talking about it. So what I want to know is, your wife has a health problem or you have a health problem. I want to know why your health and the health of your family is one of your highest priorities. So what I did is I want to know what you did. You saw the best in them and you talked about it. I want to know why your health and the health of your family is one of your highest priorities. Now you just completely changed the focus, and then you directed their mind to give you a reason of why it's their highest priority. It's not about time, it's about priority. See, that's the reframe. It's about priority, not about time. They have time for priority. So you guys get this. That's one of the ways. I mean, we cover these 2 objections for 4 hours in boot camp 2. Time and money, baby. Time, money, time, money, time, money. 4 hours, you will know. Actually, it's 6 hours. You'll know exactly how to handle those. Okay, what's the third objection that we're going to handle tonight? Getting their kids in. How many people want to get families in there? So what are you going to do? See the best of them. Hey, I know as a parent, it's your highest priority to make sure that, and your highest responsibility to make sure that your child has the highest probability of being healthy and successful in their life. Would you agree? Do you feel that? I know you feel that responsibility as a parent. Would you agree? Oh yeah, definitely. So then I'd say, so let me know right now why, because their spine and nervous system is the foundation of health in their life, of health for life in their body. And the way their spine is forming right now is determining the health and success of their life. Hey, let me know. Why don't we look at schedule and see, can you bring them in on Wednesday? So what did we do? We spoke the responsibility into them. And then we took an action step. You have to take a very specific action step. I know this is your highest priority, success and health in your family. You know the way their spine is forming right now, because the spine and nervous system is foundation of health and life in the body. You know the way their spine and nervous system is forming right now, it's going to determine their health and success for the rest of their life. Would you agree? Yeah, let's go schedule them. We'll do a consultation exam for free or whatever. We'll sit down and do a consultation. We'll take a quick look at them. Right? So there's first one, I can't afford it. Why? Because not only are you protecting financial security, you're protecting the health, and those 2 are related. Number 2, I don't have time. Time is related to priority. And number 3, kids. Number 3 is their kids. That's the responsibility as a parent, give them health and success. So when you do that, you're speaking the best into them. You're seeing the best. You're speaking it into them. And we go through that in huge detail in boot camp 2 on how to handle those objections, to get past time, money, and build families. How cool is that? So what are they? See the best in them. Talk about it. There's 3 of the top major objections. Now guess what, gang? Now, I know that you know what my values are. I mean, spinal correction is definitely our #1 value. That's why we work with so many CBP docs, and you guys know we're the #1 group, and it's not about that. What it's about is helping you reach the next level. Okay, you know what we stand for. Spinal correction needs to define chiropractic, and CBP and spinal correction is the truth of chiropractic. Those are our values. Our #1 value: relationship, spinal correction, and your success and reaching your purpose and vision. So that's it. And if you're not creating 8 out of 10 lifetime patients and you want to go to the next level from where you are to where you want to be, you're going to need some help, and you're going to need some guidance, and you're going to pay somebody for guidance. So if you're going to pay somebody for health and guidance, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'd love it to be me. Why? Because if you go somewhere else, I don't know if they're going to give you pain-based stuff. If you're a spinal corrective doctor, pain-based has a limited retention. It's not associated human behavior with lifetime. So I don't know if you're going to get that training. I don't know if you're going to get one-on-one where you can call anytime and say, hey, I got a report of findings in. Fred, I have this objection. How do I handle it? Quick call, quick suggestion. Hey, here's how you handle it. Boom, they prepay. You know how many times that's happened? Is someone going to take you one-on-one like that and take you and your team so you can get not only 80% commitment to care, but 80%, more importantly, 80% into lifetime. I don't know if they're going to care enough to give you that. And so, you know, hey, we have 2 boot camps. You guys know about them. Maybe you've seen me speak. You probably already know somebody that's been highly successful, and you probably have already known that, hey, I need to go to those. Well, hey, guess what? At the end of boot camp 1, you're going to have the ability to handle any personality type, because you're going to learn about the personality types. There's a finite amount. You're going to learn how to handle any pain, objection, and move them into correction, and move them into that mindset shift where they're going to say, Doc, I want to change my life. I'm done. I don't want to use chiropractic for pain care. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. I'm ready to change my life right now. That's what boot camp 1 is about. Then guess what? After boot camp 2, you're going to have the ability to handle any time and money objection. Any time and money objection, you're going to learn how to handle it. You're also going to learn what it really takes for lifetime retention, how the re-exam is really key, how to meet 6 human needs. My God, do you even know what those are? If you're not meeting them, that's why people quit. You're going to learn how to create, rather than a chiropractic patient, a chiropractic leader that will go out and continue to refer and be completely engaged in their belief system that they need to live chiropractic for them and their family. And that's what you're going to learn after. That's what you're going to have the ability to do and have the confidence to do after boot camp 2. So here's what we're going to give you. Hey, because what I want you to do is click on the link below and fill out a quick survey. That'll show us where you are, what your vision is, where you want to go, because we can chart a course to help you get there. And it's a guarantee. So when we say, hey, we can get you from here to here, here's what you invest in, here's going to be your return, which is many times over, and a higher purpose. Not only more corrective care patients, but 8 out of 10 lifetime patients. So we're also going to give you a 7 webinar series that's going to show you how to handle objections, how to get people to change their belief systems. So not only are they a patient, they're a chiropractic leader. Hey, we're going to give you all the scripts on audio. We're going to give them to you on video. They have the communication tools weaved in. You get a script book, and you get at least 6 months of one-on-one training. What's that mean? You can call me anytime and go, hey, Fred, I got an ROF coming in. What do I do? Right? Your team can call me and say, hey, you know what? We have too many people canceling. What do I do? You bring your team to the boot camps. We'll give them a whole nother level of consciousness where they actually take responsibility and they want to run your practice for you. Man, what would it be like to have freedom, have a patient management communication system that your team runs and that you have the predictability no matter who walks in, that you know how to handle them. How cool is that? And then guess what? We're going to give you one of our products. It's a 6-video product, 5 steps to eliminate objections before they happen. It's got a $500 value. We're going to give that to you just to ensure your success. Now, how do you get all that and a guarantee that you're going to have a 30 to 50% commitment, not only commitment to care, but lifetime care, 3 to 5 more committing to lifetime care. Click on the link below, fill out the survey. You can go to the bootcamp page, elitecoachingllc.com, check out the boot camps, but fill out the survey, send it in. We'll give you a call. We'll talk about where you are, where you want to go. And man, imagine that you can look in the mirror and say, you know, I remember when I wanted to be here, and how great is it to look at the mirror and know that I am here and I did it. Man, what would that feel like? You can fill that space so it radiates out of you. You can have a great lifetime culture, predictability, profitability, and freedom. So, hey, we got boot camps coming up. Click the link. Let's build a relationship, and let's fill that void and help you fulfill your purpose as being the best spinal corrective doctor that you can be, that you are already called to be, that's actually waiting for you. Okay, you guys, love you. Thanks.